Halo guys, kembali lagi dengan ku Adit. Untuk video kali ini kita mau lanjutin game Hogwarts Legacy. Untuk video sebelumnya nanti kartnya gue taruh pojok kanan atas. Dan sekarang kita langsung mulai. Enjoy guys. Ya, langsung cabut. Kok kayak di ruang ini ya, apa? Astrologi. Kayaknya sih gitu. Oh ini nih. Oh iya betul.
Hello there. Revelio.
Ah ini ambil dulu. Si doi yang ngasih kita ini apa? Teleskop.
Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did.
Gobbledygook.
I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Yaudah yuk langsung.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
It's all gobbledygook. Apa itu? Near mine entrance shop. Ntar gua ceki dulu. Gear udah aman semua kayaknya. Potion mana ya potion? Ah ya udahlah ya, kelamaan. Langsung cabut aja. Waduh. Jauh kali. Ujung. Oh ini. Oke, kita terbang dari sini kalau gitu. Si Cambridge.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Tar, gua samperin tukang jualan dulu.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Kita kosongin supaya nanti barangkali kalau dapat item-item bagus lagi nggak kepenuhan. Wah naik nih. Oke, kita beli potion.
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen.
Udah. Topi. Nih. Kenapa lama-lama apa namanya? Kostumnya jadi kayak badut sulap.
Bombarder.
Oke. Ini kemarin kelasnya gua
These rocks have
selesain
seen
semua
better
udah.
days.
Jadi kita nggak terganggu sama harus ngikutin kelas dan naikin level lagi. Kan beberapa quest harus butuh skill apa gitu kan. Nah itu udah gua lengkapin semua. Tinggal sihir yang unforgivable kayak Crucio, terus Avada Kedavra, mas apa satunya lupa gua. Oh ini nih. Ya elah. Kenceng bet. Gobbledygook. Yuk.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
But you had no choice.
how else did he expect goblin kind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor itu yang
An
mana?
ancestor of Ranrock's,
Oh.
renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Dah,
Good castle.
That is where we began our search.
itu kan
Why does Ranrock care so much
pendiri
about these repositories?
Hogwarts itu
He
kan?
cares about
Yang
what
empat.
they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings,
ini nih.
Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue.
Yang
I
penting kan
barely
tahu
recognize
artinya
that as
kan.
language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
Ya ya.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock.
Oh iya juga
All
sih.
you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
We are ready.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Ya. Kemana sih?
Revelio.
Ada something? Kosong doang. Masuk goa ya? Oh iya, goblin mine tuh.
The door is looking at us.
Oh, harus pakai skill ini ya. Bentar. Skill disillusionment.
Yes, of course.
Sama kayak beberapa chest yang itu tuh. Yuk.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Ah. Miss mulu. Ya sih, ini apa yang Amit ini nggak
I
terlalu
cannot
rebel kayak si
believe I
Sebastian.
met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Revelio. Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Yuk. So obvious gitu loh kalau harus ada yang dibakar.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Norak ya.
Accio.
Salah.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Bentar, yang sini kemana? Kok kayak ada jalan?
Revelio.
Oh gitu doang. Ah lumayan tuh. Ada item yang bagus. Jujur aja gue nggak peduli sama rare uncommon dan sebagainya itu. Pokoknya poinnya lebih tinggi gue pakai.
Accio. Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Salah. Kita pakai disillusion.
I'm famished. Petricus totalis. I slipping a switch. I'll find you. Good freak.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Bisa ke atas ini enggak sih?
We're being watched by a door.
Oke.
I'll be quiet.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Itu lambang tengahnya kenapa kayak studio legendary ya? Kok kalian tahu film-film legendary pictures itu?
Revelio. Confringo.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Gimana ya naik ke atas? Oh ini.
Accio. Revelio.
Nah. Kan sayang kalau dilewati.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
Accio. Revelio.
Oke. Ya.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. They're building something.
Blueprint
I
ya.
can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Iya. Bentar. Yang atasnya sini dulu baru ke sebelah. Baru sering-sering cast Revelio buat melihat sekitar. Kalau nggak gitu pasti terlewat. Soalnya indikatornya kecil gitu loh.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Iya. Udah sini aja. Meledak. Ketahuan nggak ya? Oh. Oke, ketahuan.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Iya. sini ada jalan. Gimana kesininya coba? Bisa didorong nggak sih barel-barelnya? Coba. Nggak bisa cuy. Lewat mana ya?
Revelio.
Oh ini. Nih.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what?
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Yang paling jauh kita coba.
What's that? Tell us. Who's there?
Petrificus. Ya, kelar lu.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another
Revelio.
schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo.
Ya gitulah intinya.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh bisa langsung 2 kali ya ngekasnya.
Revelio.
Oh ke sana. Ya bentar. Cari item dulu. Ini mau nggak mau, soalnya kita makin lama kan makin butuh perlengkapannya makin kuat. Ya elah. Dapatnya selepat. Search for evidence of Ranrock's plan. Oke. Ini supaya bisa diadili atau supaya bisa kita serang ya? Cari bukti.
Revelio. Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not
Aduh.
careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Bentar. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio.
Bahan sih ini tapi tepatnya.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Oke, kita siapin dulu ini deh. Nah, banyak tuh. Aduh.
Revelio.
Ini seenggaknya harus dikurang-kurangin dulu nih. Kalau nggak gitu berat. Oke, bentar. Kok nggak bisa keluar pak tongkat ya? Oke.
Totalis.
An intruder!
Kelar.
Good freak. Easily died.
Aduh, salah pencet tadi. Aduh. Au. Salah pencet.
This will not go well for you.
Bentar. Levioso. Iya, harus pakai spell yang ini sih, antara ini atau ini ya. Oke, kita coba ini sama nih.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Yes. I don't think you know your deep. Nice trick.
Mantul mulu.
Put me on the ground now!
Confringo, Divindo, Explaniarmus Bombarda. Nah. Kalau fokus satu gampang.
Levioso. Potato.
Aduh, jangan lupa. Aduh.
I'll bury you in it.
Confringo. Bombarda.
I won't rest.
Levioso. Confringo. Bombarda. There. So many of them are there.
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Banyak kali.
Revelio. Accio.
Hah? Kok nggak bisa ditarik?
Revelio.
Bentar. Ini ada something yang gua miss nggak sih? Oke. Kita kesini dulu deh. Sebelum lanjut. Oke, jelek semua. Oke, kayak gini sama ini berarti. Nah.
Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, ini bukti terakhir tuh. Ntar sebelum kesini gua kesini dulu deh. Oh iya, betul ini.
here.
Apa nggak keluar? Oh, ke sini. Ya udah deh. Ambil ini dulu.
This is not good.
Yeah,
They're
blueprint.
building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Yuk.
Revelio.
Ini chest di atas kan ya? Ini bombarda ini.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
Glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio.
Memang Amit bocahnya bukan bocah-bocah yang apa? Bukan bocah-bocah yang rebel gitu. Mungkin shock.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Kok stuck anjir? Waduh, level 2 lagi. Kalau khusus skill yang itu ini ya harus dapetin demi guys. Nah itu gua belum dapat semua. Nggak terlalu penting juga kalau Alohomora. Untuk BO juga kurang bisa digunain. Ini harusnya cabut loh. Oke.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Bentar.
Handy resource indeed. Your field guide.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Shock dia.
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Tinggal laporan aja ke
I'll leave you
Lodgok-nya.
to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without
Okay.
further ado, adieu.
Lodgok.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me.
Siapa itu?
When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain.
Oke.
But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her.
Si cewek yang diselamatin 4
She
pendiri itu
told me
enggak
that
sih?
she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her
Oh.
research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Oh, gara-gara
Thank
itu
you, Lord
berarti ya.
Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you
Semacam
understand what is
barang
at
yang
stake.
terbuat dari besi goblin.
Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will
Sama
find out what
kayaknya.
Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Hasil akhirnya sama aja kayak si apa filmnya Harry Potter itu. Perang besar kan di akhir. It's all gobbledygook. Ntar gua ada item enggak sih? Oh banyak. Pertanyaannya bagus enggak? Select. Oh ini naik nih. Naik. Select. Oke. Bentar. Kenapa nggak ada quest? Cek lagi quest. Kok masih tanda tanya ya? Kita semua. Speak with Sebastian.
As soon as I can.
Nah. Jauh. Bentar. Kita beraparatit ke sana aja. Oh, di Hogwarts enggak sih? Oh iya nih. Ini berarti ya. Nah.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more.
Kok aku
I'm
nggak bisa
sorry.
main ZF ya?
I won't give up.
Oh ini.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But Ominous won't help me, so perhaps you can. He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts.
Oke.
Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ya udah, yuk berangkat.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Ya udah sih.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us.
Kapan
Ominous
gua
learned
bocor
dark
itu?
magic from his parents.
Nah, ini
Are
nih.
you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Cruciatus yang gua mention di awal tadi.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport.
Oh.
Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
He had no choice.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me.
Kuat ternyata Ominous
And
ini.
more often than not, he winds up listening to me.
Udah
I'll remind him of that
melajarin
when I
sihir
follow up about the
Cruciatus.
scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Oke.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Oke. Nah, ayolah. Dari tadi kayak. Sorry guys, gua kelupaan soal secret chamber. Nah, kurang ini kan, harusnya kurang satu tuh yang di kanan. Profesor Fig-nya kemana?
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
Oke.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
Oh, dekat Hogwarts
It's
ternyata.
Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time.
Iya.
My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Tinggal pakai skill yang disillusionment kan bisa ya?
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office?
Nah,
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
What are you up to now?
langsung ke kantornya Profesor Fig aja. Nah, yuk. Gimana cara masuk biar nggak ketahuan? Barangkali dikasih cloak kan lumayan tuh.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing.
dikasih
A
polyjuice.
polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One
Rambutnya.
never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oke. Tempatnya gede bener ya?
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Nah,
Now
ini
to
nih.
find the headmaster's house elf.
Iya ya, kok nggak kepikiran Polyjuice anjir. Malah kepikirannya cloaknya Deadly Hallows itu.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide what's the best.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Nggak curiga.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Harus buru-buru ke Kogawa ini.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch.
Oh.
We could still have trials and a somewhat
Nah,
shortened
ini
season.
kita bisa
It would be
bikin
better
Quidditch
than
ada
none at
lagi.
all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
To review jelek.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Cerewet bet ya. Semua orang dikomentarin anjir. Oke, salah. Ini murid-murid juga aneh, biasanya kan nggak kayak gini gitu loh. Salah nih.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is your...
Professor, I need to speak to you.
Tar dulu.
Hello,
Aduh.
Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Is handling secret ministry matters.
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
Kita itu.
Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Jadi aneh nih.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
I've changed my mind.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course. I,
Apaan anjir?
Master does remember it.
Family Roy.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
Salah. Strength.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Purity blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope.
Toujours pure.
I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off.
Yeah.
Best get out of sight.
Efeknya mulai habis nih. Ya.
Made it just in time.
Nih.
It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
The polyjuice plot. Kemana tuh? Gua nggak tahu ruangannya Profesor Black, Headmaster. Ruang kepala sekolah di mana ya? Waduh, gua lupa lagi.
Revelio.
Ah. Oh, belum keluar. Gua ikutin aja soalnya apa bingung nanti. Kan kita baru pertama kali ke ruangnya si Capsec. Kayaknya di ujung nggak sih? Bakar deh.
Confringo. Accio.
Oke. Salah ya? Oh, ini. Lah ya paling atas kan? Nah,
Revelio.
chest. Oh, udah gua ambil. Goblet of Fire. Oh, ini nih. Yang mau ikut jadi peserta Quidditch kan harus masuk ini nih. Apa namanya? Namanya ke situ. House of Armor. Oh, bisa diakses cuy.
Revelio.
Februari 1851. Ya. Identify semua ya. Mudah-mudahan bagus. Percuma juga identify tapi jelek. Wah, butuh lock yang level 2 lagi.
Revelio. The gargoyle.
Nih.
That's where I need to speak the password.
Apa tadi lupa?
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. Wah, kayaknya banyak barang bagus tuh di atas.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Nah, Headmaster Rooms. Tempatnya Albus Dumbledore.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Yep.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Malah minum. Resep. Bite in very small part remind the palate ministry.
Revelio.
Gua mau ambil catatan di sini loh. Nggak bisa. Pensif nih.
That must be the pedestal.
Oh, masuk buku.
Where Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Niam.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Wah, keren nih.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Jadi halo nggak sih ini? Waduh. Without being seen. Oke. Aduh, kaget gua. Bukan ini kan? Kayak memorinya Niam ini.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Aduh.
I need to time this just right.
Okay. Okay.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
Lewat bawah sini kan? Ngeri juga ya. Ya kayak Deadly Hallows sih.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Detox mongrel. Kita lewat atas supaya lebih aman.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Iya, makanya jangan jongkok terus. Kalau jongkok terus
That's
akan
where I need to
lambat.
go, but I need to find a way past them.
Aduh. Oke. Nah. Wah, paling males gua kalau mainnya sneaky gini. Kan bisa dimasukin itu pintu.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight.
Okay.
No way but forward, I suppose.
Untung nggak kaget.
Revelio.
Ya elah. Ini gua lewat mana anjir?
Now's my chance.
Oke. Masuk ke dunia buku.
That's the way forward.
Mysterious cloak. Iya kan? Oh iya betul.
Can this be?
Cloak on
I think I'm
invisibility.
invisible.
Iya ini. Apa Deadly Hallows kan? Gua ke situ lewat mana anjir? Oh itu. Tapi tetap aja sih nggak bisa apa? Nggak bisa lari. Ini harusnya aman nih.
They can't see me at all.
Iya.
I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Oke. Udah sampai? Oke.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Ah, elah.
Wield the wand you see before you.
Oke.
Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Ah, ini nih. Tongkatnya. Tongkat terkuat. Terus
I've never felt such power.
Nah, ini harusnya barbar nih. Dapatnya tongkat ini. Nggak bisa. Hah? Dan keluarnya apa ada kedabra. Sakit bener damage-nya. Kita nggak bisa dapat tongkat ini nggak sih? Pengen banget. Damage-nya mantap. Ajar. Lihat tuh. 7.000 damage-nya. Oke. Aduh. Oh. Aduh. Bentar.
Protego. Depulsor.
Aduh.
Bombarda.
Oke. Berarti tinggal batu yang itu ya. Batu kehidupan itu. Apa nih? Oh, potion.
Revelio.
Nggak bisa ganti-ganti skill, cuman 4 ini doang. Lawan dead ya. Siap.
Bombarda.
Oh. Wah. Hampir. Aduh, hancur. Oh, oke. Apa itu?
Descendo. Defendo. Descendo. Bombarda.
Makan. Boom. Lah. Apa tuh?
Defendo. Bombarda. Depulsor. Protego. Stupid. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulsor.
Aduh, kena. Berapa banyak sih? Oh. Nih. Ya, kelar-kelar. Aduh, 2 hit ya.
Bombarda. Defendo. Depulsor. Descendo. Protego. Bombarda. Descendo. Defendo. Stupid one.
Ow.
Protego. Bombarda.
Aduh. Mas. Ya. Gak bisa habis anjir. Cepet.
Bombarder. Protego. Bombarder. Defender.
Oh ini. Nggak berani turun sendiri anjir. Iya. Keren sih, ini banyak referensi Harry Potternya dimasukin. Mungkin bisa jadi salah satu nominasi Game of the Year ya 2023. Yang terakhir harusnya batu nih kalau menurut Deadly Hallows.
Simple stone. This must be for me.
Oke. Stone of Resurrection, kalau nggak salah namanya.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear, sweet Neve. Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Tinggal dimasukin ke niamnya. Memang bisa menghidupkan, cuman bakalan beda sih efeknya. Kalau di filmnya kan gitu. Akhirnya saudara kedua atau saudara ketiga itu akhirnya juga bunuh diri. Karena ekspektasi dia bukan seperti itu, tapi dapatnya ya berbeda dengan ekspektasinya gitu loh.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Oke. Ayo ikutin. Witness Niam Fitzgerald Memory. Oke.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Oke. Ini patungnya beda nih. Biasanya kan kayak
Remember that
Zeus.
as you witness
Bukan
my
Zeus
memory.
Raja air itu Poseidon. Ini cewek nih. Open shift lagi. Oke, siap. Ini garis-garis gini karena kita di dunia buku. Makin seru anjir mendekati akhir. Banyak cerita-cerita terbuka.
What you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of
Ini
focus.
kalau di Harry Potter kayak si
Somehow it enhances
Voldemortnya
my
nih.
ability to wield magic.
I don't follow.
Ambisinya kan tinggi banget.
Harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Tom Riddler, nah tuh.
What are you doing? Breathe it it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora.
Iya ini.
This must stop.
Sama persis seperti Tom Riddler.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Intinya setiap tahun ada siswa baru itu selalu ada satu siswa yang kayak gitu, yang jenius, kuat, terus ambisinya besar, rasa ingin tahunya juga besar. Oke, yuk. Newly arrived keeper. Yang paling kanan tuh.
Is it true?
San
Has
Bakar.
someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It was fascinating.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Okay. Niam Fitzgerald's trial. Alright guys, untuk gameplay dari Hogwarts Legacy cukup sampai sini dulu. See you on the next video, and bye bye guys.